Hello, hello. Okay. So I'm going to continue this cut. I worked on it off stream. But the first pass that you can see under, like with less opacity, I streamed it a while ago. So so yeah, right now I'm gonna just I guess this could be like a tie down pass. This could be. My goal is to finish this, at least the cut number 17. Okay, something important when like doing keyframes and in-betweens is to match how many lines the previous drawing has. So for example, the noodles here have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines inside, like the outer lines. Oh wait, okay, but these lines are already in motion, so I'm gonna actually animate like the lines moving upwards. Very cool. Can't wait to see this short film when it's finished. Thank you, Diego. Is that faux? Um well, it's a cup noodles. So I guess there may be cup noodles that are pho. Is that how you say it? Pho? Instant ramen. Pho. I don't know if like but cup noodles, you also call it cup noodles, right? I love pho, by the way. Okay, so I'm not sure how to. Maybe I'll end. Ah, nice. Yes. Fa. Have you not been interested in Blender 5 Plus? I made the update. Not to 5 Plus. Are you talking about an update? I guess you are. Um, well, I made an update a while ago, and a lot of things changed so much. And regarding Grease Pencil, at least. I don't even know which update I have. Oh, 4.1. Okay, yeah. So I haven't tried that version. I'm not sure if Grease Pencil is gonna change, because I opened this short film with another version, and I was like super confused of where things were and what had happened, that I was like, let me finish this project at least, or at least the animation. Maybe I could like compositing and other things that I'm not even sure how to do. I've experimented with that very few times, so I would need to watch tutorials. Maybe for those processes I would update the to the last version. Oh, change can break your workflow. Yes. And I don't have time right now to learn what's going on. Why is oh yeah, I can't learn like new tricks right now. So Okay, no, I'm not liking that. Okay, so I didn't want this. I didn't want to make more passes, but I guess I'm gonna have to because I don't know what to do with this arm right here. So 5.1 is really good for grease pencil. I was using 3.6.5 for so long, but I updated and really enjoy. That sounds promising. You know, I grease pencil improves with every update so much. So yeah, I'm gonna try it. But I'm kind of like, because I have I have projects that are like 3 years old that I just can't work on them, and I like, it's not that I mean, I want to continue working on them, but you know, the anime work gets in the way, so there they are waiting. And so when I when I like open them, I was like, the workflow was completely different with that version of Blender. Um, but yeah, I really hope I can finish this short film like soon. I usually, let me pull out the production list. Okay, so I have this oops. Uh yeah, I have this production list, and yeah, I'm almost like, I just have to, this one right here is the last cut. So I'm only finishing 2 cuts, and that would be, all. Well, for the animation, which is like the most, I guess, time consuming part. But yes, I finished this project on the build you started on. Awesome. Glad my decision. Glad you approved my decision. But yeah, the problem is when I just, you know, I leave them waiting for like years. So yeah, I have another project that I really, it's a Spider-Man animation. And I want to continue that one, but it's from 2022. I guess that one, because it's a like just one shot. I will. I feel like I have said this already. Whoa, I'm having like a deja vu. Anyway, or maybe I dreamt this. Sometimes I dream my future. Anyway, yeah. After this project, I'm gonna finish that Spider-Man animation. Okay. Okay, what I'm trying to do now is like the right arm, it gets like it, yeah, it gets closer to the camera, so it's like a for shortening. But it's not working. Oh, okay, I'm gonna continue and later figure out what to do with that arm. I'm gonna show you later, like the how the or well, let me show you right now, because I had to divide the character so that the some parts are behind the 3D models. But anyway, the camera doesn't move in this shot, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So for instance, you can see some like these parts of the feet are there and the rest of the legs are all the way back there. But that is just to simulate that the character is behind the table, and the rest of the like the torso and the hand I had to put them like all the way over here because otherwise they would be oh like that drawing there. Yeah, the 3D model of the table would just get in the way. And this background could have been 2D, but I was really struggling with the perspective. So I just couldn't figure it out. Not this cut in particular, the other cut, the next one. So I'm already in a 3D software, so I decided to build the background. And it's a very simple background. So uh, I keep I keep pressing the wrong shortcut. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate the first keyframe because it finishes with the first one. There. And yeah, now I have like an ending drawing to just guide myself. Hey, hello. Hello, Leo. Congrats on your. I think it was your debut. Is that how you say it? Debut? Well, your first anime credits. Okay, this drawing looks weird, but anyway, it's gonna be animated. Hola, hola Miguel. Bienvenido. Ooh, okay. Okay. Mhm. Thank you very much. I finally got to see them. Hehe. It is amazing. How did you feel with your first credits? I was super happy. It really. I remember I said something like, I felt as happy as the director probably. Cause I don't know. It's really something. Cause it's really a I my husband and I like to say that it's Japan is a um fertile ground or land rather. So it really there is audience, there is interest, there are many productions, and you know they are not very good things like in any industry, but I don't know, at least they make a lot of productions, you know. So yeah, you are now part of that industry, you can say that, and you can prove it. So yeah, I was super happy when I got my first credit. And the best is how those first credits open you new opportunities. I wouldn't be where I am right now without those first credits. So that's like, yeah, that's, I mean, you're gonna see. Maybe you already even have like a lot of like offers, but yeah, I didn't expect like I didn't expect to like have even to consider even like a career in Japanese animation, but like it happened because like I said, it's like it's fertile land. Oh yeah, chill animation stream. Yeah, chill, reject, convenience. Thank you for stopping by. Oops. Okay, so because I was not very conscious when I was in betweening this, but I think the animation is. I mean, if I wanted to slow out, it should be closer to the blue keyframe. So let me just move it there. And I don't mean to say that like there is no talent in our country, but it's just that the industry is not as um it doesn't have too much going on. So it's hard for, yeah, like the Japanese industry is desperate to get animators. So that that really, that I don't see that happening here. I feel like animators are, the ones that get a job in a production, maybe a movie or so, are few, because there isn't as many productions. Okay, let's see. Okay, so now I'm just tracing the next keyframe, and that creates what we call in the West as a boiling line. Okay, so the problem that I always have with this character is that I didn't make like a proper character design sheet. So like the character changes a lot while I animate it. I've seen more and more Latin American animators debut this year. It seems like Japan's starting to look more towards us. Yes, I've seen it too. I mean, as long as um, we can keep up with the, because it is true that they do not train, they do not explain things. So all of us are just like self learning and sometimes guessing what they want and prefer, and they're, yeah. ¿Y trabajaste de manera remota? I work remotely for the animation. Yes. I, perdón, es que luego me confundo, no puedo manejar los dos idiomas. Em, pero si no te molesta el inglés, pues puedo seguir en inglés, porque me es más fácil. No, no me es más fácil hablar inglés, nada más. El cambio de idiomas es difícil. um, yeah, I work remotely. I'm looking into something right now, but I cannot get into any details. But most animators work remotely when they start, because being in-house requires more, um make the agreement more official, and maybe even, I think it depends on the country. For example, I don't know where you're from, but Chile has Chile, well, no, Chile, the country has very good opportunities that my country, Mexico, doesn't have. And with very good opportunities, I mean, there's something called a work holiday, and it's not as demanding as a working visa. And so I have a friend who was able to go quite easily to work in-house in the studio. So yeah, some countries have more opportunities to go in-house. Yes, go ahead. It's more inclusive for the people here. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I mean, I want to make a like a Spanish channel, but I don't have time. Oops. I get confused between my Clip Studio Paint shortcuts and the Blender shortcuts. Okay. 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 Okay, I moved like the last keyframe further, just like later, because I think I need to add a couple of keyframes for like the munching, the munching animation. So what should I do? Okay, I'm going to remove the, yeah, turn off the next keyframe as well as the rough animation to only have the previous keyframe, and animate the and just retrace. Okay, and then I'm gonna move everything closer to the okay, so this would be the last in between. Yeah, I changed the proportions as I go. 'Cause- Did you watch Witch Hat Atelier? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Yes, I am watching it. I cried in the last episode, in episode 3. And I don't know if I think you were on the stream when I said that I was nervous because the story I'm writing right now it has a little bit of like similar things. But I mean, it does have similar things, but it's not as terrible. So I am also enjoying it a lot because of that. Because I was really like, I was not going, yeah, I was probably not going to enjoy it that much if I, had to change things for my story. So yes. I love fantasy, and the first episode was crazy. It was crazy good. It was one of those like I don't know if you've heard that there's like this rule of like how many episodes you have to watch for you to get engaged. And there's like the three episode rule or something like that. But this one was one of those like, no man, just watch the first episode and you're gonna want to continue watching the rest. Uh, I feel like this brush has so much, I don't know, noise when I draw, that it's one of those like effects of when the sketch is looks better than the inking version. Hmm. Yeah, I felt the same way. It's so emotional and the production is so pretty. It looks like a movie. It definitely, yeah, it looks like a movie. That's a good description. I feel like it kinda had to, because like the manga was so hyped, and it was like a sure hit. So they really had to like make it like they are making it. Okay, I'm gonna try like a loop to see if it looks good, of like, okay, no, it has to be slower. Maybe just one. Yeah, just one like one cycle. I don't know if I want to make it like super cartoony, when I think One Piece does this a lot, like the food going through the. I should have um looked for references, because once again, okay, so for this I'm gonna use the wave animation technique. um it's very subtle, but it's the wave technique nevertheless. Or maybe I am just, maybe I should just like cut from here to here, instead of yeah, I think it's hmm. Okay, yeah. I said that I was only going to make one cycle, but maybe two. Okay, so Shift D to duplicate, and let's see. Okay. Okay, let me go back. Okay, I think it's okay. Wait. All right. I'm going to what should I do? Okay, I'm just going to note that the ending is on frame 720 and make it shorter. Okay. Hey gal, how is the workflow? Hi, dreams escapes, also known as Connie. Hi, Connie. I hope your PC doesn't crash because Blender is a heavy software. The other day, it wasn't with Blender, it was with Clip Studio Paint with anime work. Like, I don't know, it was like 1 week of work, and my PC just decided to restart, and the file got corrupted. But I could recover with the backup files enough to you know not cry. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the munching and then the swallow. Oh, okay. I'm going to move this. Because it looks a bit weird that only that the hand is in place already, so. But I don't think grease pencil is as heavy on the like on the computer as other 3D work. Okay, I think that may look weird, but oh, I know. So I'm gonna stretch, yeah, stretch like the neck. Mm, and also the shoulder. Okay, yeah, that's not as, but still, it still looks sort of weird. So I'm going to move everything, or well, the arm. Chun, 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 chun. Maybe even, maybe even rotate it. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Hmm. I think it looks like good enough. Yeah, grease pencil feels lighter with any book or cell. Slide clip is so slow when you add keyframe strikes. Yeah, you can sort of. I don't know if you have like the render camera before playback option toggled on, but that really helps. I mean, it has to like you have to wait for the software to get I don't know, make the pre-render, I guess. But but yeah, I prefer to do that. Okay, so One Gal Studio. Well, for this short film, yes, that's correct. But animation, it needs more people. I mean, not too many, because then they go crazy, like with a lot of people, and then they fire people, and no plans on going fully indie studio style. Um, yeah, I think so. For at least for my projects. Well, I don't know. What exactly do you mean by fully indie? Because um, governments sometimes have grants, and I think um, the Amazing Digital Circus won a grant from the government, and that's how they could, um, well, make it. So I think the indie concept is very wide right now, and yeah. But yeah, on the like considering the landscape of like those, I don't, I those were my fingers. Uh, I don't know if you can hear my bones. Uh, Anyway, considering the landscape and, for example, my country and where I come from, it's going to be indie. Like, that's the word to describe it. But then, you know, but I also wouldn't like run away from like the very comfortable way of working where, like a network or that kind of thing. Have you also seen the leaked for the Avatar movie? Oh man, I just that really affects me. I'm very sad. I'm disappointed about everything. Because Avatar, I love Avatar. Was growing up, it was like a cartoon that I loved. I think like it really it marked my career in I just don't I cannot even like begin to see in how many ways it was really. Yeah, I love Avatar. But the leak, I don't know, it's so weird. A lot of people are saying a lot of weird things, like that it was internal, and that like a Paramount employee sent the movie like by email to someone, like I don't know, weird things that just don't make a lot of sense. And it's going to really affect in many ways that I don't think people realize. At least the leakers and all the supposed fans that are watching the film. Because I am of the other side of the fans, the ones that are not watching the film. Because it's really, I don't know, I think a lot of people are oversimplifying the situation. But anyway. Okay, so this is an in-between, but it's also sort of like squashing Well, I'm gonna start by in-betweening. And then I can change the drawing if I see that. Yeah, it was so sad. People think they're hurting executives, but they just hurt artists. Yes, and the IP in general. I may even go as far as to like to the animation as as like maybe later nobody wants to make 2D animation. It's gonna be harder for like convince people that it you know I don't know. I really. And I also like, why Avatar? Like, it's such a beloved TV show. It has a lot of like people were gonna watch it. It has a big fandom. And the movie took like 6 years to make. So yeah, I don't know. It is. I feel like we need maybe the documentary in a few years of like what happened. You know. Okay, so the right hand is like morphing weird, but okay. I feel like it. I don't know. It the arm is like morphing, but maybe from far away, which is like from where the shot is, not the camera. So maybe, yeah. Okay, let me turn off this one. Okay, yeah, I like it. I mean, I'm not gonna be like super how to say that, demanding. Like Mechanical Arm was an indie project by two people after it became an official studio. I don't know Mechanical Arm. Let me take a note to look for it. But yeah, definitely. I'm gonna Mechanical Arm. Okay. Also, like I mean, I haven't really like. I don't know. So if you guys know, you can fact check me. But I think the author or well showrunner of the Amazing Digital Circus was also like an indie animator on YouTube, and And then the glitch guys invited her to like make the show. Also, I don't know if you know these guys, Bobby Peels. But they had like very funny TV shows on YouTube, and then they started doing things for Netflix. So yeah, definitely, particularly because I want to have creative control my projects. So yes, I'm gonna in this way. It wasn't as possible as it is today to make indie animation. So okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to go go to the layer below, the one that has the arm. Yes, the arm. And add add another keyframe. Oh, uh-huh. Oh no, wait. I'm going to Control Z, Control Z. I'm going to duplicate the keyframe, Shift D, and the shortcuts. Again. And bring it all the way back to frame 66 and okay, where is the and just trace to make like an how do you call it, a partial hold, I think is the English translation, or not translation, but term. In Japanese you call that well, no, forget it. I don't think that's, I mean, there's a term called gosei, which I'm gonna make a video about it from the anime training arc videos, but it's gonna be like maybe you know video day 75 or something like that. What? This is live today. Hello, Sha. I have more live um I have been live for a couple of times. If you want, you can check those videos. They're on the channel. Oops. Okay, so the only thing that is going to be moving is the jaw. So I'm going to erase everything else. And then maybe the neck, make it longer. Because the jaw is going to be above this. So How you getting a hang of it with using a lot of control on the screen tools? I don't think I'm understanding what you mean. Screen tools? Like the tablet, you mean? What about Twitch streams? Oh, they are. I'm also streaming on Twitch. I I I do not have like a lot of views there, and I used to play games there as well. So I think the bots are available for like 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so let me bring this back to this frame. Okay, yeah, there it is. Oops, wait. Okay, I'm going to erase the neck, because there's a neck animation. Okay. And what else? What else? And let me fix the initial keyframe, because oops, it has like this. Okay, that's better. Okay, so I guess my goal of like finishing this shot. Yay! I'm gonna make it. Yeah, the tablet and buttons options on Blender on your frames. Okay, so I'm using a keyboard for like shortcuts. Maybe I should. Blender used to have like an option to toggle that the like the shortcuts are visible, but I think they removed it. I haven't, looked into it, but I'm using a keyboard to like press shortcuts, and I'm also using the buttons of the pen. I'm not touching like any tablet buttons. So for instance, okay, yeah, maybe I should like, turn on the shortcut thing, because right now I'm pressing shift, and with the pen I can move across the timeline with shift. I'm pressing shift. Wait, no, I'm also pressing like the buttons of my pen. So my pen has like a I don't remember which. Oh, yeah, I think it's the right click. Wait. Oh no, it's the middle mouse button. Okay, button. Okay, so yeah, I on my pen I put the shortcuts of the mouse. So that's the trick to, because Blender as a 3D software, the mouse is what we use most of the times. So if you if you put those like you assign the clicks to your pen, then you can use your pen as a mouse, and it's super comfortable. Okay. Okay, so this keyframe is empty, and this one is. What should I do? Okay, I'm going to draw over here like so, and then okay, change, invert those, and just oops. Any plans to make short film about what's like to be an animator? Um, well, this current short film sort of is that, but like more about that kind of like topic. I don't think so. The next short film is one that like we've been cooking for like I don't know years, and we just like hadn't. I don't know. I don't think the word is commit, but we just we got distracted with like work and other stuff. So that one is the next short film. Okay, I don't think there's anything here. I'm gonna delete that. And and this one should disappear. No, okay, I'm going to duplicate this one again. Shift D. And bring it all the way. Okay. I don't know if this last boiling line bothers me, like everything is still, and then boom, it moves again. So okay, yeah, maybe I'm going to Okay, I'm gonna change the this keyframe rather. But I hope you will not get demonetized. A lot of artists are getting locked out of YouTube. What? Why? I mean, my channel is not even like monetized yet, so that would suck, you know. To I haven't. I'm missing like the hours to be able to monetize. So if you see ads on my videos, that's not me. That's YouTube. That, you know. But yeah, why is that happening? That sounds like terrible. I mean, just like another bad news, you know, to add to the list. Like AI leaks, um, layoffs. I thought you were. Yeah, no, I'm not. Not yet. It's the monetized. Yeah. Um, it's the hours. I don't have the. I think it. They have to be 4,000 hours, and what happened was really my my lack of consistency, because I like in 2023 maybe I had like I was halfway through the hours, but yeah, not yet. Okay, animation done maybe. I don't know, but we're what happened there? Oh, what is that? Okay, almost over. Oh, that keyframe. Okay, let's see. And this one is also. Okay, yeah, we haven't finished that there. Okay, that keyframe. Or in between. And but anyway, I hope I can like monetize soon. In like any way. Hi everyone. Hi Astro. Welcome to the stream. Oof, okay. Okay, well, I'm like, you know, using the moment to show you the 3D background and how the 2D animation is like sitting over the 3D background. And I had to divide the character so that, some parts of the body can be like in front of the table and some parts behind. And there isn't camera movement in this cut, but I was struggling with the perspective, so I decided to make it in 3D. Okay. Here there is word term they use for anime layout inside of the box thing. They call it book. Heard of it? Book is a background element in layout. So well, oh, I mean this one wouldn't be. This one would be called a 3D layout. So they use it a lot. But sometimes they use it for like base, for like, yeah, as a base for the drawing. So in this example, the background would be, I guess, everything behind the character except for the things that are over the character. So the table, this table right here, that would be a book. And particularly because it's above the animation. So that's why you need to divide background in different like parts. And this probably, well, the frame of the window, I guess, as well as maybe the floor. Oh, okay, you cannot see my, because it's inside the 3D model, but those would be books as well. So, well, yeah, I guess they would be. But especially the things that are like in front of a cell would be a book. So the table would be a book. And they just label it like book one. And the rest would be the BG. So yeah, you have heard of books. And they exist. It is a bit of where the background move with characters and of the camera or move with objects. Can make a tutorial about it. I will. I will talk about the books eventually in the anime training arc videos, just like a quick explanation, but I could make a tutorial. I'm animating right now too, so we can keep each other company while I learn from what you're doing. Awesome, I do that as well. Whenever animators stream and I'm working, It also, it kind of like, if I'm like tired or, yeah, like not in the mood, just joining the stream of another artist helps me. Okay, I think we are done. So let me go frame by frame, jumping with the arrows on the keyboard and checking. Okay, what's that? Eh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had like yeah, I had like the torso as well because I thought it was not going to be moving, but at the end I moved it, so that's not necessary anymore. Let's continue. Haven't heard it in your videos. I wonder why, or not seen one you made. No, I haven't. I haven't talked about books, but I will. Just like time, you know. Like the only reason I have time right now is because I just delivered work, and they haven't sent me more work. So I was like, ah, let me, use this time for my short film. Okay, what was I doing? I was checking the keyframes. Okay, yes. Let's see. What's your PC specs? Oh, I have a video coming soon on that. It's like my desk setup with the specs and everything. Stay tuned, very soon. Oops. Okay. We have some missing lines. But I mean, I can tell you right now, it's an RTX 70 3070 3070 and Ryzen, the processor. Well, yeah, because in Spanish it's procesador. So the hey, how do you say procesador?
Processor.
No, like the Ryzen
Processor.
processor.
CPU.
CPU. Okay, the CPU it's a Ryzen 5.
AMD Ryzen.
AMD Ryzen 5, like the most basic one. And those are like the biggest, like, parts that I invested a few years ago. Well, I have like, I must have at least 32 GB of RAM, but maybe I have more. Okay. Okay. Don't see you using your character models. Oh, that's because I don't have a character model for this character. And that's why, I don't know if you can see that, like, the proportions are changing a lot. So I do not recommend not having a character model sheet. Okay. Let me go back and okay, I'm gonna concentrate on on checking the keyframes for a for a bit. Okay, 1, 2. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think we are done. Do you speak Spanish? I do. It's my first language, actually. So if you have questions in Spanish, I can answer in Spanish as well. Although, most, like, all of the viewers that speak Spanish are speaking English. What's happening? Oh no, what's going on? Okay, let me save. Save. Blender. Blender. Save. No ma. No. No, Blender, no. Okay, I'm gonna wait for a while. What about space storage? Is it for... No, it's not. It's not. It's not that much, but it's enough so that I don't have, like, problems with, like, having to backup files maybe in a hard drive. Okay, so Blender started like mm, okay, control. Oh, oof, okay. Okay, I saved. All good. But it's acting weird. What's going on? No. Nanda. Okay. Maybe was it my pen? Oh, I think that did it. Okay, I'm gonna save again. Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah. We're done. Okay. How 1 hour 52 minutes. Okay. Let me start the next shot. Although I'm not sure if I'm gonna, continue working. But maybe I will because, like I said, they haven't sent me work and... Okay, so this is the animation. This is the arm. Let me... Arm. And body. Arm and body. Legs. No longer torso. Okay. Okay. And that's... Okay, those are my first passes. Okay. Okay, so this is cut 17 and I have cut 18, which is the last one. How did I... Where was it? Okay, I'm gonna select the other camera. Okay. I think it's... No, local camera, no. Okay. What? What's going on? Okay, object mode. What? Okay. Okay, so that's the other camera. So that one is cut 17. This one is cut 18. Why? What? Ah. Okay. What is going on? Why is the... Hmm. Not understanding. Okay. Let me choose. Okay. Why? Ok. Ah, no, ayer a mí se me quedó congelado el clip studio y casi pierdo una semana y media de trabajo. Ay, qué bien, no te pasó lo mismo. Justo me pasó eso. Ayer no, como antier. Pero, y se corrompió el archivo. Pero por suerte usé las backups que tiene Clip. So yeah, sometimes software does whatever it wants, and I'm struggling with the camera. Maybe it's something over here. No. Okay, so what are the camera like? Wait. I'm really not understanding what's going on. So maybe I'm gonna just leave it here, you know, continue later. Um, okay, what if I render like an image? Oh, there it is. Okay, so the render is working, but hmm, I don't know why the preview is like, why is it gray? Mm, okay, I'm gonna have to Google. Okay, Blender camera looks gray on viewport. Hmm. Okay. I don't have the patience right now to fix and look into whatever is going on. The good thing is that I don't know if you can tell the background, but there it is. So that's this the last camera. And yeah, the goal of today. Oh wait, let me go back to the other camera. Eh, 17. Huh? Oh, maybe it was something. Hmm. No. Oh, now I can now. Oh no, the same is happening with the other camera. Okay, bueno, anyway. I finished the animation for cut 17. A success. And maybe I hope I have more time to stream again next week, or yeah, whenever I have time. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I wish I could, play the animation as like the ending of the stream, but anyway, it happens. See you later, and yeah,